Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. If somebody claims that he is a Christian, but he doesn't know what Bible is. If somebody says that he is a Muslim and he doesn't know what the Quran is, it is impossible. But if somebody says, "All hours ko kam karo pehle," it's too much. I am talking with fear. So better. But it is possible. Somebody says, "I am Hindu, but I don't know Bhagavad Gita." It is possible. Similarly, somebody may claim that I am a student of Vedanta. I have studied Vedanta, but I don't know what Panchadashi is. Study of Vedanta is incomplete without the study of Panchadashi. Because there are so many doubts and thoughts which pop up in our mind, and all of them are taken into account and they are answered and analyzed. Therefore, this text Panchadashi is extremely important for the sincere seekers of truth. Those who are surface level, they will not worry. But those who want to dive deep within there, for them it is necessary. Now, as we all know, study does not mean superficial reading of books. Study means diving deep into the import of the text. It is easier for a person to follow Ekadashi. Like, I go to many houses and then they ask me, "Swami, tomorrow your riksha is in somebody's house." They were asking, tomorrow being Ekadashi, do you follow Ekadashi? So I tell them, depends. Who are they? If they are Gujarati and Marwadi, then I follow Ekadashi. Because these are the two communities, they really believe in eating. That is what they say. सूरत का जेमन एंड काशी का मरण, क्योंकि सूरत का जेमन करने के बाद आदमी मर ही जाता है. They are together. So those who are following the path of devotion, they have got Ekadashi as the most important. Then what do you follow? I follow Panchadashi. Ekadashi 11, Panchadashi 15. These 15 chapters are divided in 3 groups. First group deals with the discrimination of Sat. The second 5 chapters deal with the discovery of Chit, consciousness, Sat Chit. And the third one is Ananda, that is dealt with the last 3 chapters. And it is called as Ananda Mimamsa. What exactly we mean by bliss? These are the 3 main topics. So we all have been listening to Paramatma Satchidananda, Satchidananda. Any word which is used without understanding of a meaning becomes corrupted. See? Like the Gandhi camp. The meaning is not understood. If you see this word, it is so full of joy. Gujarati write Gujarati without a cap on the top. Mahatma Gandhi was Gujarati. And उन्होंने सबको टोपी पहना थी. Mahatma Gandhi never put on any cap. Everything Mahatma Gandhi they cap. There is a saying in Hindi, सबको टोपी पहनाना means make a fool of somebody. Therefore, these three words, Satchidananda, like any uncontrolled usage, have become redundant. To such an extent that we start making bhajan out of it. Jena Satchitta Ananda Rupa Koi Koi Jane. Nobody knows, nobody will do that. So what is the meaning of this Satchit Ananda? This is the theme of this wonderful text. So we are in the first group of 5 chapters. Last time we have studied the third chapter. The first chapter dealt with the Tattva Mimamsa, Tattva Vivek. How do you discover the essence from the manifest world? The second chapter dealt with the world as the 5 great elements: the space, the air, the fire, the water, and the earth. How do we discriminate and find out that we are having an upside down understanding of life? This is called as Viparita Grahanam, not as it is. What is our present understanding? I am in the body. But the truth is, body is in me. This wrong understanding, unless it is corrected, we keep on struggling on the so-called spiritual path. See? Like we ask the jailer, is there gold in the ornament? The gold is not in the ornament. Ornament is in the gold. We ask, is the water deep in the sea? So the water is not in the sea. The sea is in the water. See the upside down understanding? Exactly this is what happens. And is the God in this world? So the world is in the God, it is not the other way around. So to correct this understanding, we have to go systematically through the process of inquiry. So the second chapter dealt with this Panchadashi Vivek. Then the third chapter dealt with the Panchakosha Vivek. So first was Tattva Vivek, then second was regarding the world, third thing was regarding ourselves. We are caught up under the load of Panchakoshas. Annamay, Pranamay, Gunomay, Jnanamay, Anandamay. And these koshas are related through discrimination and wisdom, not through destruction. After that was done, now we are entering the fourth chapter. And here we will be talking about the Srishti, the creation. There are 2 types of creations. One that are created by God, and second that is created by us. When these 2 creations are clearly understood, then we will know where we are and what is our destination. Unless this is known, our spiritual practice is only living in darkness. Therefore, we begin this 4th chapter called as the Dvaita Viveka. The creation is nothing but duality. Before we take up, let us understand the basic aspects of mind. Mind has got 2 functions. One is a healthy function and second is unhealthy function. Like we have our body. Body has 2 aspects. One is healthy body, second is unhealthy body. The unhealthy aspect of the body is troublesome to us. The healthy aspect of the body is not troublesome to us. So what we do, we go to the doctor. And what the doctors do, they take care of the dis-ease. They don't take care of the health. Health is already there. Health is there created. Diseases are created. Therefore, the doctors take care of the diseases and never take care of the health. If the doctors have to take care of the health, nobody in the world will be healthy. Health is our natural state. We don't have to do anything. We are all born healthy. Okay? So, also the mind has two aspects. One is the healthy aspect of the mind, second is the unhealthy aspect. Healthy aspect of the mind is perceive the world. No problem. Unhealthy aspect of the mind, perception is followed by projection. A boy looks at a girl and goes away, no problem. The boy looks at the girl and starts projecting. Why she has come exactly at this moment when I am here? There must be some divine providence behind this. It is not just happening. And then the mind starts projecting. I think we are made for each other. I think the mind projects and it leads to mad for each other. Then they get married and then it goes further. Mad at each other. See? This is the unhealthy aspect of the mind. If the mind was not there, we can't perceive this world. But after perception, we leave our factory. See, friends. So, this Dvaita Viveka, the two kinds of creations, are dealt with in this chapter. So what we have to do, we have to understand which is the God's creation and which is our creation. God created this world for creation. And we create our world for frustration. And therefore, after having created this world, God is not frustrated. But after we create our world, we get married, we are frustrated. See, friends, therefore, these two creations are to be clearly understood. This is what is the theme of this chapter. Ishvarena jivena srishtam dvaitam vivichate viveke sati jivena heyo bandhaspuri bhave. And there are two kinds of creations. Ishvarena dvaitam srishtam. The God created the world. World means what? World means that experience where I versus not I becomes real. What doesn't mean I am seeing you, you are seeing me. No. What means that experience where I versus not I is valid. Like this is the mind. So I know the mind, this is the mind, and I am not the mind. So this is the world. So that experience where I versus not I happens is called as the world. Dvaita Vihari. So each Varenapi, Dvaitam Srishtam, God created this world. Similarly, Jivenapi Srishtam Dvaitam. Similarly, Jiva, the soul, the individual, also created the world. Now, Vivichate, Viveke Sati. And when we are able to discriminate, up to this point is the God's creation. After this point is our creation. Then what is to be done? Get out of your creation and enter God's creation. So it is a journey from our creation to the God's creation. So Viveke Sati Jivena Heyo Bandhas Puti. So the bondage is not in God's creation. The bondage is in our creation. For example, God created the five objects, Shakta, Spashta, Rupa, Then to perceive these five objects, God created the five sense organs. When the five sense organs come in contact with the respective five objects, is there any bondage? When eyes can see, do we go to the doctor and say, Doctor, my eyes can see, what should I do? It is not a problem. Do we go to the ENT? Doctor, my ears can hear. It is not a problem. But we do create problem. Doctor, when my mind is very disturbed, too many thoughts. The thoughts will come in the mind, they will not come in the nose and go their mouth. But this is how we get lost. So in God's creation, there is no problem. But in our creation, there is nothing but problem. So Vivekesati Jivena Evana Sputi Bhave. This Sputi Bhave, we will be very clear about it. Exactly what do we mean by bondage? See? We imagine if we get married, we are bound. No. You are not bound. Provided Vivekesati, if you have proper discrimination. So here we begin to see the creation of God. So before I take up the next 5-6 verses, I want to give you a basic introduction. See, there are different topics dealt with in our scriptures. One is the creation, secondly the soul, the jiva, thirdly the karma, the last life, this life, next life, sin, marriage, hell, heaven, etc. The fourth topic is God. The fifth topic is spiritual practice. All of them are meant for bringing our attention to our own self. Now here we will be dealing with the creation. Now the topic of creation is not discussed in our scriptures to prove that there is creation. That is not the purpose. Purpose is something different. Purpose is to bring to our cognition the truth that is behind the creation, and that truth is not other than us. That is the purpose. But what happens? We get lost into non-essentials. Why we get lost into non-essentials? Because we are not qualified and yet we are studying. Because it is the quota system we got entrance. When you get admission by quota system, the top floor is empty. How much can we do? You can't put something through quota. You have to have a qualification. Same thing happens here. One example I will give you. What is the meaning of having qualification to understand? You know, there is nothing which can be shown as this is how the truth is. Because the truth is one without the second. Ekaveva. Then one is spiritual, they tell stories. And through stories the things are indicated. So, one story goes. How much is the bliss? What is the extent of happiness in that story? Now, how can we tell? Because we know maximum happiness means I got dhokla in the morning. Gujarati happiness is in dhokla. And Bangali's happiness is in rasgulla. They can't go beyond that. See? So, this divine bliss, how to tell? It is unparalleled, uncomparable. So, we are told stories. You know, once it so happened that there was a fish from the sea. He happened to go to a well. And in the well, there was a frog in the well. And the frog asked, where from you have come? He said, I come from sea. Well, what is sea? So the fish said, sea is collection of waters. Oh, lake or well. Is it this much? The frog with his small hand, the fish doesn't have head, he is tail. They remove the tail. No. Then the frog is bigger. This much water, this is more. Then this much water, this is more. Then it takes a leap from the diagonal leap from wall to wall. This much water out of frustration. The fish says no. Then let's go to the sea. So both of them go to sea. And then the fish asks the question to the frog, how much is the water? The frog keeps shut his mouth. When this story is told, what is the import of the story? What is the moral of the story? A frog in the water can never understand the size and magnanimity of the ocean. Is it not? But we don't understand the moral of the story. Okay? Moral of the story. There is a mythology of the story that Savitri, the great wife, brought back Satyavan, her husband, from the snares of Yamaraj's death. He brought him back. Moral of the story. Where will you run, husbands? You can be protected from the death, but not from the wife. The moral of the story. Where will you run? She will be there. So when the scriptures tell us, like the frog story, after this was over, one every gentleman, all the seriousness came after this question. Somebody, excuse me, I have a question. I said, I don't take it with you. No, my question is, how did the fish go to the well and in which language they talk? To that, Mahamana, what can I talk? In the same manner, the theories of creation are dozens in our scriptures. Because the purpose of creation theories is not to prove creation, but to bring to our cognition our essential nature. That is the purpose. If that purpose is forgotten and we get lost, how the frog has gone to the ocean and how the fish has gone to the well, then we are not qualified. Keeping this in view, now we come across a dozen various theories of creation. We will take few for sample. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat, mayam tu maheshwaram, samayi suryadityaho, shvetashvara shakinaha. In the Shvetashvara Upanishad, the creation is indicated in this manner that the wielder of the Prakriti or the Maya is the Paramatma, and when he wields this Maya Prakriti, he is called as the Maheshwara. So these two things together, Prakriti or the Maya and wielder of the Prakriti, the Maheshwara, they created this world. This is how the Shvetashvara Upanishad declares the creation. Because in every creation, minimum two things are required. One is the material cause, the clay, and second is the efficient cause, the pot maker. If there is only clay and not pot maker, the clay will not get converted into pot. And if there is only a pot maker and no clay, he cannot create a pot. Therefore, two things are required. So in this creation, the material cause is the Maya. So one invokes his own Maya and wields it. He doesn't come under the sway of Maya. And then he created this world. This is one theory of creation told in the Shvetashvara Upanishad. No, second theory. This is from the Rigveda. This comes in the Aitharya Upanishad. Atma va idam agre bhut sa ikshata srija iti sankalpena srijan lokan sa etan iti pavraja. In the Rigveda, it is a Atma va idam agre asi. Before idam is the world. See, the words are the same in Sanskrit language and also in Vedanta, but the import of the words is different. Let me use the word mouse. Now the spelling of the word mouse in English and in computer science is the same. It's not different. But the import is different. See? In the same manner, idam means this in Sanskrit. But the meaning of the word idam in Vedanta means anything which is recognized as not self. Anatma, idam. So it is said, Atma va idam eva agre asi. Before this world was created, there was but one absolute reality, the self. And then what happened? Sa ikshata, he started thinking, Srija iti, let me create the world. And then sankalpena asrijan lokan. And through the sankalpa, through the prediction of his own being, he created his own world. So the first theory of creation is there is Maya and Ishvara created the world. Second theory is the Lord created this world out of his own sankalpa. He thought and the world was created. This technique is indicated in Bible. God thought, let there be earth and the earth is created. Let there be plants and the plants are created. In this manner, sankalpena, by mere projection, mere imagination, God created this world. Second theory. Third theory. Kam vaiva nirjalo purvi oshadhi anna deha kramadani sambhuta brahmana tasmat ekasmat atmanokena bahusyam eva ahmevataha prajayeti kamataha tattvasadat sarvam jagadityaha vidyaihi. In the Aitharya Upanishad, it is said, tasmat va ekas atmanaha akashasambhutaha akashadvayu vayorakni. In this manner, the whole story goes. And Ojadipya Annan Purushaha. So, in a sequence, Krama, there is a sequence. From the self, the first thing came out was the space, then from the space came out the air, from the air the fire, from the fire the waters, or water the earth, the vegetation was eaten, then the animals and the bodies were born. This is the third stage of creation. In this manner, the Lord created the world. And what was his technique here? First was two of them, Maya and Ishvara. Second was Sankalpa, imagination and prediction. Here, third was Tapas Tattva. The third theory of creation is through Tapasya, austerities, God created this world. Now, please understand what is the meaning of Tapasya. Most of us go wrong in understanding Tapasya and torture ourselves. Talking about Ahimsa, Paramodharma, and keeping two gunmen around you so that nobody comes and kills you. If somebody comes, then you will kill him, and we will take care of Ahimsa, Paramodharma. Can there be better cartoons in this world than this world? And when you look at a cartoon, can you become miserable? No. Therefore, those who are looking at the world and becoming miserable, they don't have the root question. This whole world is a big, cartoon, so nothing serious about it. So what is the meaning of tapasya? We are ready. Tapasya is willful giving our status. side of his one leg up, and only on one leg he is stand. Whatever, Tapasvi Maharaj. There is another Tapasvi Maharaj, I had seen him. Afterwards, I didn't know about him, but by then he had already disappeared from earth. He lived for 180 years. So he did one person. For 24 years, he kept his left hand up. In bus we stand, you want to change your hand. So naturally, whenever he has to sit in the bus, he can't sit in the chair. He has to sit on the floor. The hand will come out and dip. What is that? He is tapasvi. Willful, nobody told him. If this is understood tapasya, now what could be the tapasya of Ekameva Nidhi Paramatma? Tapasya will be, he had willfully given his non-dual, blissful state and accepted the duality with dignity. Tasya jnanamayam tapaha, Upanishad says. His tapasya is not physical torture of the body. So tapasattva, he thought, let me be true and see what it is like. And thus, through this contemplative understanding, he created this world through sequence. One great Mahatma used to tell how the world was created. This Mahatma was a very popular brand. He said, one day the Lord thought, let me run. He started running. And running of the Lord is called as air. And when you run, you get, heated up. That is called as the Agni Tattva. And when you get heated up, you get perspiration. That is called as the Jala Tattva. And when the perspiration dries up, it becomes a crust on your body. It is called as the Prithvi Tattva. This is how of Bhagavan, the whole world was created. When there is no movement, in space there is no movement, no world. See, friends, observe this. The other day, I was in Vrindavan, Jamunaji ki aarti was going on, and there was one person with me. So he says, Swami, see how nicely the aarti is going on. I said, okay, I am watching aarti, but you watch the river. And tell me what you have seen, don't watch aarti. After that was over, I said, did you see? Yes. What did you see? No, some people have put the lamps, they are flowing, there are some boats, and nothing else. I said, you are done. There are two things. One is, water is flowing in one direction. So there is one kind of movement of water. Then in that moving water, there are whirlpools, bowling. There is a second kind of movement. See? And when any insect or any piece, anything, when it is going in the general water flow, it is completely free. But when it comes across a whirlpool, it is sucked inside. Because there the force is not unidirectional, but it is centripetal force and it pulls us down. Exactly the same way. Our life is flowing from birth to death, common for all of us. But in between that flow of life, there are whirlpools. And there we are pulled down. That is called as hard ego. Where from the whirlpool has come, where does it go? Is there anything other than Therefore, when we look at the world, there are various ways of looking at the world. So this third way was God created this world through the sequence of creating various kinds of Panchabhutas, etc. Then, in the Chandogya Upanishad, it is said there are only three Mahabhutas, not five. Idamagre Tadevasi Bahutvaya Tadekshava Ego Vannandana Vini Sadarveti Samalaha. In the Chandogya Upanishad, it is said that Idamagre Sadeva Asi. Before Idam, the world was created, there was but one such pure existence alone. We know existence of the mind, existence of the camera, existence of life, existence of the inert world, existence of wisdom, existence of foolishness. We know existence of. We are not talking existence of. We are talking existence itself. Sat eva idamagre asi. And then Bahutvarya Aikshata. Aikshata started reflecting, let me be many. Bahutvarya, let me be many. And then what did it do? Teja, Apa and Andalagini, Sasalveti, then created the elements, the fire, the water, the earth, and all kinds of bodies. Andalagini means, Andalagini is not a Siddhi. Because all the surnames ending in ni are Sindhi. Tarani, Kripnani, Marjani, Parishani, Andalagini. There are four types of creations, bodies rather. One are called as the Udbija, those which are born out of the earth, plant kingdom. Second are called as the Svedaya, which are born in moisture, such as fungus, etc. bacteria. The third one are called as Andagani. Andagani, those who are born out of eggs, wherein we come across the reptiles, amphibians, aliens, etc. And the fourth are called as the Janayuja, those who are having the placental birth, wherein the mammals fall in. So these are the four kinds of bodies. All of them are created by the God's will through these three elements, the fire, the water and the earth. After having created this, then what is said in the other way, we are taking one Veda, one sample series of creation. Vispulinga yatha vannehe jayante ksharatastata vividasti jara bhava itya ataravani sati. Ataravani sati in Mundo Upanishad it is said, yatha vannehe vispulinga jayante. Just like from the fire, the sparks come out in the same manner. From the reality, the world has come out. And what is the world? Vividha Chidara Bhava. Different types of animate and inanimate things and beings are born out of this Akshara, the non-reducible absolute reality. This is what Atharvana Shruti says. Now, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is quoted. Jadalavyadutam purvam asit vyatiyataduna drashanabhyam namarupabhyam virāda ishite spute virān manun narogavaha karasha javaisatam vividha divagi dharvam iti vajaseniyakyanaha. Then according to the Vajasaniya is that Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is said, first the world was unmanifest, meaning world is not created. Unmanifest. It is something like this. All the ornaments are unmanifest in the gold. They are there. But then those ornaments become manifest by the intervention of the jeweler. In the same manner, the whole world was unmanifest in the absolute reality, and when there is creation, creation is nothing but manifestation. Thus, what is this world? It is a sequence of manifestation and manifestation, manifestation and manifestation. Bhagavan gives this wisdom to Arjuna in the second chapter when he was crying. Avyaktani bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata avyakta nidanani va tatra ka paridevana. All the things and beings were unmanifest. Now they have become manifest and they will again become unmanifest. Therefore, nothing is born and nothing is created and nothing is destroyed. This is the purpose. That's why I was telling you, unless the purpose is clear in our mind, why is there of creation given in the scriptures? They are not given to prove that there is creation. See, friends, this is exactly what happens when an objective scientist works on the scriptures. One person in US, a professor, asked me this question. He was driving me to the lecture. Long drive for 2 hours. So he says, Swami, now there is nobody, I can get myself fully answered by you. Please tell me. I said that I was prepared for 2 hours torture. What is the theory of creation according to Vedanta? I said, first tell me your theory of creation. So they have got 3 points of view. Go to Google, go to YouTube. You need no time. So there is a black hole theory. I said, okay, let's take this theory. Please define whole. When you are working on potato, you must define potato. Is it not? When you are working on politics, you must define politics. So when you are talking black hole theory, define whole. What is whole? The whole is whole. And this is not a definition. You told me you are a physics scientist, you define whole. Whole is not an object. If you take a paper and take a pinch of paper out, then there is a hole in that paper, is it not? So is a hole an object? Then what is the hole? Hole is absence of paper in that area. So can out of absence something present come out? From my non-existing wife, the child was born. Even animal can do this. See, friends, do you mean what to, it is said that physics is wrong, as I told you, it is not wrong, it is stupid. This black hole, hole is not. See, friends, okay, you tell your theory. I said, Vedanta doesn't answer stupid questions. He got more worried. I said, look here, Vedanta does not talk about creation to prove creation. Creation is spoken not to prove that there is a creation, because there is no creation. When you say, when the world was created, you presuppose that there was a time when there was no world. And beginning and end is possible in time only for something which has a straight line. Like in this book, it is a straight line. So here it begins and here it ends. Now if I make a round out of this book, suppose this is perfect round. Now on the circumference, which is the beginning point and which is the end point? Time is not a straight line. Time is a wheel of time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then January, February, March, April, December, again. When you go to Delhi by train, near Mathura, that area, you come across many things written on the wall. Jai Gurudev. So many places. And also it is written, Satyayug Aayega. So when we were going, one person asked me, Maharaji, what do you have to say about it? I said, forget about it. You tell me first. What is today? He said, today is a Sunday. I said, I proclaim, Monday Aayega. After Sunday, Monday has to come. Is there something great about it? They say, I don't understand. I say, I know you don't understand. Now, what is this yuga? There are only 4 yugas. The Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga. Now this is Kali Yuga. What will be the next? Kali Yuga. Oh, this time is not a straight line. It is a circle. And in circle, everything is a beginning point and everything is an end. Therefore, when you say when the world is created, your first mistake is you have mistaken time as a straight line. That is what Bhagavan says in Gita. Never there was a time when these people were not there, and never there will be a time when these people will not be there. See? Therefore, nothing is created and nothing is destroyed. It is all a game of manifestation and unmanifestation. Like the waves manifest out of the ocean, they become unmanifest. No wave ever dies. See, friends. Therefore, Brunharical culture tells that earlier they were unmanifest. Jagat Avjagam Purvam Asi, Aduna it is now manifest. How it is manifest? Drishabhyam Namarupabhyam. The world is nothing but names and forms. Mind cannot function without name and form. When the sound disappears, there is absolute absence of sound. Mind is non-functional. Because mind can hear sounds only through the ears. And if there are no sounds, mind doesn't have any diet to sustain itself. Similarly, the mind can function only in forms. If there are no forms, no sounds, mind disappears. And again, when the mind is manifest, the names and the forms start revealing. Therefore, when anybody is born, means what? A form is created. Immediately we want to name. So in this manner, the teacher says, Drishabhyam Namarupabhyam Viradadishu is today. So in the gross total manifest world, the world is nothing but the names and the forms supported by a substratum which is beyond the name and beyond the forms. Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, Bhagavan says. Maya tatridam sarvam jagadam vyaktamurtina masthani sarvabhutani nataham deshvasthita natamastani bhutani pashyami yogameswaram bhutabhrunyacha bhutastaha mamatma bhutabhavana. Me, the nameless, formless, support all the names and forms. Therefore, all the names and forms are in me, but I am not in them. But to Therefore, earlier the whole world is unmanifest, it becomes manifest by adopting names and forms. And which are those names and forms? Virat, Manu, Naro, Gava, Karashma, Grava, Sada, Iti, Kavali, Bandhan, Iti, Vajasarayana. So starting from Virat Purusha, the totality, the Manu, then various human beings, Gava, cows, donkeys, Ashwa, horses, either the goats. The other day I was in Bhopal, and that was a day when there was a Bakri. So there was a holiday. So when we went to the lecture, there was hardly any rush on the road. I said, hey, why there is no rush today? Swami, you don't know today is a Bakri. I said, why this is part of the Bakri? We don't know. I said, today actually they kill the Bakra, not the Bakri. That is called as Bakri. It is comedy, that is called as Bakri. How come? When the Bakra is slaughtered, Bakri enjoys, celebrates. Bakri. So all the various kinds of animals and one, male, female, they are created. Now, after having created this Dvandva, in this manner, various bodies are created by the God in His creation. Up to here, there is one part of God's creation. Now see, if you study, let's say, embryology. In embryology, these students of biology, they do not ask a question. But when they come to Vedanta, they ask questions. There they don't ask a question. Why a particular cell in that zygote becomes the skeletal system? Why that particular cell in that zygote becomes the nervous system? They don't ask. ऐसे ही होता है. That falls beyond the limitations of cause and effect is God's creation. ऐसे ही होता है. Why the fire is hot? No question. It is hot. So, up to here, all the bodies are created by God. Then, second part. Krutva rupantaram jaivam dehi pravishat Ishvaraha. Having created various bodies, now the Ishvara entered all the bodies. And after having entered all the bodies, then he is called as Jiva. Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter. Bhagavan says, Mumai Vangsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manashashani Indriyani Prakriti Sari Gajagi Mama Eva Amsha Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta. The God who created this world, the various kinds of body, He alone entered all these bodies, and thereafter He is referred as the Jiva. Now be very attentive. Man is God. Then he looks around and gets caught up with the world. Now what happened? The moment he gets married to a girl, the man has entered an illusory imagination called as husband. The husband is a Jiva and man is Isha. Now can you separate out the Ishvara from the Jiva? Can you separate out the man from the husband? Yes. The miserable portion is the husband and the happy one is man. How simple it is. It is for this purpose these stories are told. But instead of learning searching into this way, we get lost into how the fish has gone to the whole sea. So, Krutva Rupantaram Devam Dehi Pravishat Ishvaraha Iti Tashraya Prahu Jivatvam Pranadharana. And what is called the Jiva? Jiva is something like this. Pranadharana. Be very attentive. When the living body is there and dead body is there, two bodies. What is the difference between the two? In case of the dead body, there is no ventilation happening. Although all windows are open. No ventilation. But in case of the living body, although all windows are open, ventilation is happening and the body has not become Panchadashi. So what is that which keeps the prana held properly in this holy body? Our body is holy, not a bones. In this holy body, how the air can be retained? If you have got anesthetic at you and if there is a hole, air will be coming out. We have absolutely holes and yet the air doesn't come out. So, the teacher says here, prana dharana jivatvam. So, be very attentive. When the electrical energy flows in a particular way around a steel rod, a magnetism is created in that steel and there is a magnetic field. Is it not? Can you see the magnetism? It cannot be seen. So wherever there is magnetic field created by the passage of electrical current around a steel rod, then it will attract the filings, the iron filings, and it will hold them. If it is an ordinary iron rod, will it hold the iron filings? It won't. So what is that? Which is holding the iron filings around the magnet is the magnetic field. What is the magnetic field or the principle of magnetism in a magnet is the principle of jiva in every body. Will you call any magnet as holy or unholy? Because it is energy, modified in different way. The jivatva is a phenomena. It is not individuality. It is here we all go wrong. We take jivatva not as a phenomena, but we take jivatva as an individuality. So, starting from the Paramatma, where this series of creation we have seen, ultimately we came to the pairs, male, female in different form, whether it is human beings, whether they are animals, whether they are the plants, everywhere. This phenomena of life is manifested because the Lord entered the creation as a jiva and thereby as if a magnetic field is created and the five brain elements are held together through the force of life. That is called as a jiva. Jivatvam pranadharana. Now see. So when somebody dies, exactly what has happened? That magnetic field which was holding the five elements together, they are now no more held by a common force. So when death happens, exactly what happens? The five elements which are held together in the form of a particular body, those five elements slowly start disintegrating. The air goes to the total air, the fire goes to the total fire, the water starts going back to the total water, the gross body is reduced to the earth element, and the space which was occupied by the body, that space is released for next person to come and occupy. But when the body is alive, then all the five elements are held together. It is because of this phenomena called the Jivatva. Up to here is God's will. Up to here, there is no difference, no problem. Man also gets hungry, animal also gets hungry. Man also gets angry, animal also gets angry. Man is becoming fat by obesity, animals also become fat like a pig by obesity. Man has diseases, animals have diseases. Everything is common. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Vaishnavancha. They are common between human beings and animals because the life's expression are common in and through the total creation. So up to here is God's creation. Iti kasudaya prahu jivatam pranadhana. Now the question comes, this jivatva is what exactly? Can you please tell us? I explained you through the principle of animism. Now here the teacher says, Jaitanyam Yadavishtanam Lingadehasya Punaha Chichaya Lingadehasta Tatsango Jiva Uchate. I'll give some example and then we'll take this example. If we have to define a reflection in the mirror, how will we define the reflection in the mirror? Reflection in the mirror is equal to our original beautiful face plus the mirror plus the placement of the mirror in front of the face. If your face is here and your mirror is at home, there won't be reflection. So the reflection happens under n number of conditions, is it not? Now out of these three things, reflection inside the mirror, the surface of the mirror and our face, which is real? How simple it is? Suppose the mirror is there, but if your face is not in front of the mirror, will you go and file a complaint in the police whether reflection पता नहीं कहाँ चला गया? Secondly, if there is no mirror, will you search for a reflection? No. See? But if there is no face, let there be mirror. Can there be a reflection? So what is the reality in this thing? Neither the reflection is real, nor the mirror is real. The face is real. If this is understood in the same manner, in place of the face, it is the Paramatma, pure consciousness. In place of the mirror is the instrument called as the mind and the current. And in place of the reflection is called as the Chidabhasa, reflection of consciousness through the limitations of mind, called as Chidabhasa. These three together is called as Jiva. Sangha together. The three together is called as Jiva. If this is your understanding of Jiva, you will never get carried away by the bluffs. If you do sin, you will go to hell. If you do merit, you will go to heaven. You will go nowhere. Because you are not there. As pure consciousness, you can go nowhere. And as a reflection, you can go nowhere. See, friends, but our whole life is spent, by one park, Maharaj, one person came and spoke to me. Then I don't want to go to hell, please help me. I said, okay, don't go, it's optional. No, you don't know what sin I have not done. I have committed every kind of sin. Please save me. I said, okay man, I promise you will not go to hell. How come? I said, where are you now? You can go to hell if you are not in the hell, but you are already in the hell. See friends, Loka means experience. So when we say Swargalok, Naraklok, Brahmalok, these are the qualities of experiences we all go through. So what is the Swarga? Kathopanishad defines. Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanasti na tatratvam na jaraya viveti ube tirtva ashanaya vipase shokatigo modate swarga loke. Heaven is that fear-free experience where there is no fear on account of old age and death. There is no fear on account of hunger and thirst. There is no fear on account of delusion and grief. These three things, old age and death pertains to the gross body. The hunger and thirst pertains to the pranamaya kosha. The delusion and grief pertains to the mind. Those who are living in identification with the three, they are living in hell. Those are living no more as the body, but they are functioning through the body. Those who are living no more as the prana, living only to eat. See, those who are living through the prana, no more living as the prana, they are in the heaven. Those who are functioning through the mind, but not getting influenced by the delusion and grief, they are in the heaven. So it is the experience quality. It is not a place, a location, like we have got Gandhigram. It is not like that. See, friends. Therefore, Jiva is not an individual. It is just a phenomenon. Even if you take this much in today's satsanga, you have learned a lot. This is the most important principle. Otherwise, all our life we are leading a fearful existence. I don't know, one elderly man asked me, somebody had to fear these days, what will happen after I die? I said, don't worry, I promise you will definitely die. So one problem is that. When you die, you don't have to worry, others will worry. How will this go off? Relax. The whole life we live only under the fear, nothing else. This fearful existence is not truth. Get out of it, and it is possible only if our understanding is correct. Our understanding is corrupted. We go, that is what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Shruti vipratipannahe yada asthasya ishvara samadha vajara buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. Here, Arjuna, you have heard so much. As a result of this over listening, you are suffering from spiritual poisoning. And because of that, you are awfully confused. Yadati moha kalinam, buddhirgati tarishati. Kalinam is featured, the mud. Our head has become so much contaminated by so many thoughts without understanding, and then we get carried away. And how we get carried away? Living all the time in fear. One UP girl married to some Gujarati in Gujarat. UP means Jai Shri Ram. Gujarat means JSK. Now her only problem was this. Comedy, when I go before the God, only this thought comes, Jai Shri Ram. But in front there is Krishna. And it doesn't come Jai Shri Krishna. What will happen? I say, you don't worry, he will get confused. He is right. He will get it, we will learn it, we will learn it. Moha Kalila, living under utter delusion. And because of this, Arjuna asked question that when all these people will die, so what Bhagavan said? Nobody dies there. And yet he is not ready to leave that. Because what Bhagavan said, that we don't accept. In the 13th chapter, Bhagavan said, Kshetrajnam chapi mam vitti sarva kshetreshu bharata. Hey Arjun, in and through total creation, I am only manifesting. So this is the reality, not the manifestation, but who is manifesting is the reality. See friends. But we are so much under the wrong notion. Like for every soul there is a shoe, every shoe there is a separate soul. In the same manner, for every body there is a soul. It's so heavy. Friends, get out of this wrong notion. Then only we can go to the next step. That if I am the soul, Jiva, what do we mean by Jiva? We simply accept blindly. And once you start inquiring, you will come to know Jiva is manifestation, it is not individuality. In Sanskrit it is called as Jiva is Abhivyakti, it is not Vyakti. Vyakti is individuality and Abhivyakti is manifestation. Bulb is individuality, light is manifestation. If there is no light in the bulb, we don't care for the bulb. In the same manner, if there is no life in the body, we don't care for the body. Destroy it, burn it away. See friends. And this principle of life is common. That is why in Sanskrit it is called as Jivana. Jivana means there is no Jiva. There is only life. This is how Panchadashi will take away all the weights from our mind. Chaitanyam yat adhishtanam lingadehasya punaha chichayam adhihasta tatsango jivam chade. This together is called as the Jiva. Now, if this is the principle, that life is the principle of manifestation, then the question comes, how this manifestation is reduced to individuality? How the Abhivyakti has come to a status of Vyakti, individuality. Now the teacher replies, Maheshwari tu Mayaya tasya nirmana shaktiva vidyate moha shaktishta tam jivam mohayatyaso. Like the Maheshwari Shakti, the potentiality of the absolute Paramatma, Maheshwara, is nirmana shaktiva. And this Maya is responsible for creating the whole world in the same manner. Along with that, Moha Shaktishta Vidyate, there is also power of delusion. And because of this power of delusion, the Jivana is reduced to a Jiva. The life is reduced to individuality. The Abhivyakti is reduced to Vyakti. If you observe the children growing, the children never talk about themselves as I. They talk about themselves as third person singular. Raju wants Nusdu because he all the time is saying Raju. So he calls himself also, this is what is Raju. He says, I am what is Raju. See, friends. Because that time is manifestation. And as the age grows, this delusion becomes consolidated because he is again and again told, you are this, you are this, you are this. Okay. The other day in our Mata camp, I was talking about this. How it is meaningless, but we still hold on. In the house, I was with some Gujarati family and one child sitting next to me taking breakfast. So I asked him, Are you, what's your name? He became offended. I am not you. Then who are you? I am Lohana Kachi. Hardly 5 years child, I asked him, Kachi also in Chatti. So do you know how to tie Kachi? I don't know. Do you know what is the meaning of Lohana? I don't know. But what you are? I am Lohana Kachi. See the reason. I am Jiva. What is Jiva? I don't know. What are you? I am Jiva. See, friends, unless this is corrected, we keep on running around here and there. Therefore, Bhagavan you are one with God. How God created this world for time pass. No purpose. But we create problems for us. Durlabham trayamevayita devanugrahekam manushyatvam mumukshutvam mahapurushasam and our spirituality develops a high temperature, 110 degrees centigrade, boiling spirituality. Forget about it. Live your life for a time pass. Then you are true to yourself. Otherwise, what we are doing, look with it. We get in the morning for what? To sleep. And after you sleep, what do you do? Get up. What we are doing in our whole life. And if we are not there, it gets sorry for us. See, friends. And we do this everything. For example, you all came here. For what? AMA provides very good entertainment and there is nothing to learn in this world. Spiritual life is unlearning all what we have learned. Spiritual life is not doing anything, it is undoing all what we have been doing. It is not gaining something, but it is losing all what we have gained. See, friends, then only you will understand the principle of time pass in your life. And whenever you live with this principle, you are with the Lord. Nay, the Lord is expressing through it. What is the purpose of the waves of the ocean? No problem. We may say the tidal energy is being wasted. The ocean must be laughing. Then why there are waves on the ocean? Time pass. And whenever you are doing anything for time pass, you are happy. Because there is no pressure on the head, whether you will be successful or not successful. Like to play with the kids. In surprise house I went in Goa. There was a very smart boy, very sweet boy. And when we were sitting, suddenly he becomes the waiter in the hotel. And he comes to me, excuse me, what do you want? So I said, okay, get me a hot Coca-Cola. Excuse me, you are doing something wrong. Coca-Cola is always cold. I said, what I want hot. Okay, I asked my manager. Now, when he was talking to me and I was giving very seriously answers, do you mean I need anything? You will just get time pass. And whenever you are doing anything for time pass, you are happy. Are you not happy now? Otherwise, you go to the Vedanta class. Everybody is so serious, you know. Brahma Satyam Vedanta. And Brahma is known as Vedanta. But you are serious about nothing. That is why in Bihar, Vedanta is called a Vedanta. Those who have noticed, they only go to study. See, friends. Therefore, this Jiva is nothing but the play of Lord's Maya. So he created the world and he himself delivered his own creation. Our Ammas, they do it not. They prepare rasam. After preparing rasam, before giving to the Lord or marriage, they will take on their own. No problem. It is the same Yuta school. They do like that. You may not be able to go and see inside. So in the same manner, God created this world and then he entered. मजा नहीं आया, मैं और बेवकूफ बना। And we introduced an element of bewakufi, and when these jivas started struggling, I want to achieve what realization? What is मजा आया? See friends, this is more Shakti of the Lord. And what is the delusion, the power of delusion? The power of delusion is when we want to bring the past in the present, and when we want to take the present into the future, that impossible struggle is called as moha. How we want to bring the past in the present? By going to the beauty parlor. There was a bus. Somebody has seen one kind of a bomb kind of thing. So one child said, "Auntie bomb hai, auntie bomb hai." So the auntie got flushed. बेटा आपको कुछ भी नहीं. So our struggle to bring the past in the present and taking the present in the future is called as moha. But if you remain in the utter present, you are one with the Lord. So this is how the God's creation is. This is how Bhagavan created delusion for Arjuna in the first chapter of Gita. Arjuna was not deluded. He created. How he created? By bringing the chariot not in front of Duryodhana Krishna, but by bringing the chariot in front of Bhishma Drona Prabhupada, Sarve Shantam Ekshidam. Of all the people who are assembled in that war front, Bhagavan brought his chariot in front of Dronacharya Bhimacharya so that Arjuna should get confused. So whenever you are confused, understand, God is playing with you. Okay. That is why we are in management institution. The principle of management is either convince or confuse. First one forward, the second one.